What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Glad you guys are here. We are headed back to the Convergence mod today. We took a little break and gallivanted off into the fresh seas of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, and it was fun. I did enjoy it. I had, a couple issues with the game. It wasn't nothing huge or major necessarily, but it was, it was a really fun experience. The pirate part was by far the best, like sailing the sea and, friggin' taking over ships and for all the piratey stuff. That was peak. The rest of the game, kind of neither here nor there for me, but I did enjoy it. I do think it's definitely worth picking up if you're an Assassin's Creed fan or a pirate game fan, because the pirate portion, like I said, is amazing. But we're done with that. That was fun. Took a little break from the Convergence mod, and now we're back. We are headed to the Raya Lucaria Academy. That is after we finish the Divine Tower. We got to finish this Divine Tower. Apparently, there's a new boss in here as well. And then after we do the Divine Tower, we'll head over to kill the dragon, get the key, go to the academy, all the good stuff, So should be a good time. We don't have a news break tonight either, so it's just gonna all be straight Elden Ring joy taking place. Not a lot of news going on, just a couple small things. I think we're just gonna skip them for today and head on into the bread and butter, the meat of the game. Which, speaking of that, let's jump on in and get to work. I think, if I remember right, we gotta go kill this noble, bro. It's a little bit yeah, we were fighting him before when we died. And it's very choppy right now. Why is that? Sure, there's no setting changes. Oh yeah, we're very... Oh, he's gonna be very hard to fight like this, with this choppiness going on. Let me try this, hold on. Sometimes, if you close it and then like reopen it, it might kind of sort itself out, you know what I mean? Retry. Hopefully this works. I switched monitors out. I wonder if that might be an issue. Oh, now we have it. Now it's stretched a little bit, isn't it? Let's see here. Albeezy, what's up, dude? You had a solid week. I did have a solid weekend, thank you. I had a lot of fun, actually. We went and went to the pool and chilled with the family. It was good. It was really good. I hope you had a good weekend as well. Hold up. I bet if I switch my monitor back, we'll probably be good. Displays. What's the score? How's it going, buddy? Hey, brother, I'm finally finishing Woods of the Fall in 2023. What's your thoughts on it now that you're pretty close to the end? Hopefully positive, hopefully positive. Just needed to like reset itself. Yeah, see now it's all like crazy. Crazy. I can only see like on my side, it looks normal on the stream, it looks like, but on my side, it's all janky looking. Oh dang. Over there it's crazy too. Now it's good on the stream side and sucky on the... Or good on the game side, sucky on the stream side. Let's not do that anymore. Alright, this is decent. I mean, decent-ish. My God, it's choppy as all get out today, isn't it? Hold on. Do this just to test. See if that does it. Yeah, that is better right there. Dear Jesus. A good warm-up fight. Get out of there. Good God, bro. Hit one right there. Ooh. Hey! Finally got some good stagger off on him. Holy F. Oh my God, I did it too early. I thought he was for sure gonna hit that pillar thing, the wall there. Hoping I can get... okay, so he can do it, but I cannot. Oh god, I don't know why I looked way over there. Okay, we're out of heals. Animation locked. Mario Coda, what's up, dude? Well, that was a good warm-up fight. That was a good warm-up fight. I like it. I like it. Hold up. Let me make this a little bigger so I can actually see what you guys are saying here. A lot of potential. Mostly want them to make the Umbral world less required and more so secrets and less for traveling to different areas, and mostly combat and bosses have more have move sets. Yeah, I think a lot of that, from what I've seen, I think a lot of that's going to be cleared up in the sequel. I think. Yeah, my lady played beach volleyball this past weekend, and then she watched me play Lies of P on New Game Plus. Hey, that's a winner right there. A woman that'll watch you game is a keeper, bro. Latch onto that one, you know what I'm saying? Oh wait, I got to hit that right there. Try sleep? I don't think I have anything with sleep on it. Or anything that does sleep. At this time, anyway. I'm gonna just try skill. How about that? Can we try skill? Holy Jesus. Oh my god. I just rolled right into that. Oh my god, dang it. I was going for the big mega. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky, you slut. Woohoo! God dang it, bro. Oh, we are not getting the stance break now. Finally. comes. Oh no! At the last minute! Oh my god. You whore! Just do the thing! God dang it. God dang it! Give me the friggin' stance break! Give me a stance break. Give me a stance break, slut. Mother of God. And now I'm out. I even rolled. God, I was right there. I just couldn't get the stance break at the end. F. I switched monitors today, and so now this monitor is like an ultra wide monitor, and this mod doesn't support it. So I like can't see the bottom half of the screen right now on my side. So that sucks pretty bad. Did you see the new hands-on review for Beasts of Reincarnation? I think the game's gonna be a lot better than we originally thought. I have not. Who did it? Was it like an IGN or who was it that did it? Maybe we'll watch it tonight because we don't really have a news break. Hasn't been a lot going on over the weekend, so maybe we'll go ahead and watch that tonight. We don't even really have to fight this guy. I'm just fighting him out of spite now because we keep dying. So it's like, now it's an ego thing, you know? Oh, that was the wrong flask. What the F? See, I can't see the bottom half of my screen. This really sucks. Now we're just trading shots. God dang it. This slut, bro. I thought I got it, the timing right with the second strike. Just burn up these heals real fast. And then die. Every time he does the little stab, I think he's going into the multi-stab combo, and it's hardly ever that. But I think he is, you know. So it's the same thing, essentially. It was GameSpot, definitely worth a watch. Okay, we'll watch it tonight. We'll definitely watch it tonight. Like I said, we needed something to watch on the news break anyway. This dude's definitely tanky. I mean, he's tanky in the base game, but he's definitely a little bit more tanky in the mod. I thought that was the attack that killed me last time. Woo! Barely got out of there in time. That attack almost always gets me, bro. Just a tard, I guess. F you! I was probably close to my last one. No, I think I have two. God dang it, it's every time. I'm selling hardcore right now. Yeah, that's, oh my God, I'm already out. Oh my God, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. All right, we're just panic roll to our death. We was stuck real bad. It's a blessing, dude. My lady loves watching me play Souls games more than any game. If I'm playing my other games, I like that are more shooter like Warhammer Darkside. She tunes out. Hey, that's a good woman right there. She keeps you on point. Keeps you on track. Yeah, having a girl that enjoys watching you game is something special for sure. My wife's the same way. So, but she doesn't like to watch all things. She likes to watch just certain things. So she doesn't like Souls-likes very much. She mostly likes like interesting story games or something like that, you know. Like I've been playing Mouse PI for Hire, and she's like watching that one. She likes it if it's cute too. Like that's another thing. Can't remember, was Godskin Noble on this bridge in the base game, or is this Convergence thing? No, I think I remember him being on this bridge. Yeah, I think I remember him being on this bridge. Pretty sure he was. I'm gonna blame all these deaths on losing on changing monitors. There we go. Got the bleed proc and the stance break. F this dude, you know. Oh, we got the stance break on him again. And another bleed proc. Woo! Na. He's got an odd cell. Oh shoot. Just lock onto him. God dang it. There we go. I was hoping we'd get the stance break. And the bleed proc. Oh, clutch bleed proc, bro. Clutch bleed proc. Say that 5 times fast. God dang, that was hard. Clutch bleed proc. That's a tough one. I knew we could get him. We just had to suck for a while. You know what I'm saying? I was banking it all on that attack being able to stance break him. If that had not happened, if I had not been correct on that gamble, that would have added another, we would have added another one to the death counter, you know what I mean? All right, now we can continue on here. So there's dancing. Oh, look at that whore. He's a big baddie. And then there's, ooh. This is all new. Oh my god, she's aggressive. Holy, yep. Okay, we're done with, alright. What's this all about? I want a torrent that looks like that. How do I get it? Oh, so this is just a room to show us nothing and give us nothing? What's all this? Oh wait, what's that? What's that shining light over here? It disappeared. I'm not crazy, right? That was a... There was a light there, right? I don't know. That was interesting. Oh yes, we forgot. We need to electro charge for maximum ganking. Now, stuck my spear. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's undefeated. It will never lose. Hey, where'd the ladies go? Did they all run off the edge? I think they all ran off the edge. Works for me. And they have a lot of health. They're a lot beefier here in this Convergence mod. We had to get him before the next shock knocked him out of the stance break. Noise. Let's about to get ready for another electro charge. Oh, what? Okay. I was about to say, are they gonna make me try and like catwalk to the other side? And then electrify armament. Sorry, birds. That really wasn't my. I didn't. You know, I wasn't planning that. I was just walking around with my lightning spell. Oh, another fire monk. fire. Oi! Stop trying to do that every time. Oh, right as the spell ended too. Yeah, poor birds, yeah. I'm gonna get canceled by PETA for my treatment of the eagles in Elden Ring. Electrocharge. I keep running before our spell runs out. It's interesting, they put like the whole thing outside now. Whereas before you kind of ascended inside, you know. Now we're ascending on the outside. I like the change of scenery. God dang, these guys are beefy as all get out, bro. That's pretty crazy. And I have a decent amount of, let me see. That's for foliage. See if we get any better damage out of this right here. A little bit more range too. Plus I'm kind of built to deal lightning damage, you know. Through a lot. Honestly, don't for those dudes. I don't think this weapon actually performed any better. I think it actually performed worse. Just because the weapon art on my other weapon was so good. Let's re-electrocharge ourselves. Re-electrify our weapon. kind of starting to cook with it a little bit. Oh, never mind. Maybe this is the right choice. Maybe we're cooking just slightly. Slight cookage is a possibility. But I forgot to add a death, didn't I? Slight cookeration. Re-electrocharge ourselves. Don't want to let that run out. Want to electrify the armament. Good God, I think he's tougher than the rest of them, honestly. Don't actually need to go that way. There we go, we got him to run off. He was scared, he knew he was gonna lose. He opted to commit honorable Sabuku. Hit another one. That's what happened last time. Our spell ran out. We don't want that to happen again. So we're gonna do it. Coming, right? Oh yeah, I remember this elevator was pretty long. I should have waited till I got on the elevator. It's alright, we could just pop it again. About. Woo! Come on, kill him. Alright, we made it farther than we did before. We're improving. Another electro charge. Just to keep it going. We don't wanna play around here. Did I see another guy up here? Thought I saw another fire monk bro up here. Maybe I can knock them off the edge. I knew I probably could. What a strat by me. What a strat by me. Man, how many more levels are there? Because I'm pretty sure we're running low on resources here. Shouldn't there be like a grace or something up here, or what? Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to electrocharge ourselves. Armament. Two charges work really well. Barely got it in time. That was some quick R1-age right there. I thought it would give us the backstab. Good God. Oh, thank God. Finally. Let's finally get us a rest here. Well, let's see. What were we trying to do? I think we're trying to continue our faith higher. Yeah, we have a couple spells we can't use yet. What were they? Spells. It's just this one right now. I think that's the only one we have left. That one takes 42. Produces a golden shockwave. Let's try that one. Apparently it pushes foes away. I doubt it'll do anything to this, whatever this boss is. I'm sure it's not gonna work. Electro build. Alright, this should be the new boss. Let's see what we have here. Oh, that was not good. Oh, okay. Oh, she's a female. Ooh. Like Mesmer's freaking move. What's Mesmer's move again? The way his fireballs work is the same way as hers does. I should have probably gotten a little further away. Yeah, we probably should have gotten a little further away for that attack. I can't see the stupid health bar either. That sucks. I'm going into this fight blind. Oh, I just did a stupid thing. The wrong move. purples. Yeah, okay, yeah. I called it right. You do need to run, but you need to just keep running. That's good God, she goes crazy right there. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit of a tough cookie to crack there. The first phase is really not that bad. It's the second phase. The second phase is going to cause us a little bit of stress. And by stress, I mean a lot of fun and excitement, right? Boy. Well, war. Oh, okay. Right as I talked about how the first phase is not quite as bad, or not that bad, we get clapped. It's an interesting boss, though. I do like the fight so far. It's I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon on it, because obviously we haven't gotten very far in the fight yet. So I don't want to be like, oh, you know, I really like this boss, and then like 100 deaths in, I'm cursing its name. So I'm gonna withhold judgment. Oh, okay, let's not do the electro build at all. We're gonna electro draw. I was gonna see if I could get it all popped off in mid-fight. That was obviously a bad idea. We probably could have figured that one out without having to experience it, but you know, it was worth a shot, though. I want to at least see what this spell does, though. Ooh. Okay. Steady likey. combo can be essentially a one-shot. That combo can essentially be a one-shot. Because if you get hit with the wrong combination, then you're stun locked and you get hit with all three. So, good to know. Yeah. Good to know, good to know. Maybe we won't start Raya Lucaria tonight. Maybe we'll be here for a stream or so. Oh dang, she just slut slapped us just then. Did you see that? And my finger kind of slipped off the joystick. I know you guys can't see, but I swear to God, my finger did slip. I was trying to, you know, and it's just, I think I had some greasy food or something. That's actually not a lie. I know I'm saying it like to be funny, but it's true. I really, like, I slipped. I swear it slipped, bro. Out of death before we forget. Why is it not doing it? I think we need to add 2 because it didn't even add the one when I tried to add it before. Hit me. God dang it. That throws your timing off because you have to think about them and her all at the same time. Okay. Or maybe maybe her attack is actually blended with the second one. So if you can dodge her, you dodge both potentially. I don't know. I haven't actually dodged that attack yet, you know. Holy God. That was a new combo. She hasn't done that. She hasn't done that one yet. It was cool. I'm not gonna complain, okay? It was a cool combo. I just wish she had kind of showed it to me before, so I knew what to do, you know, but whatever. I guess she's breaking the rules and her, like, highest interest is not my well-being. Which is fine, I mean, yeah, you know, just like my mom. What is this? Where are all these coming from? That's the second time she did something new in the past 2 tries. Sweet Lord. All right. Well, now we've seen it all, though, right? I mean, surely she doesn't have any other new attacks. that's not a thing at all. She doesn't have, no, that's all she's got. She wouldn't do me like that. We go way back. Finally. That's a 2-shot? Hasn't she hit me with both of those attacks before? Okay. One thing I've noticed about this mod is the new boss. You can tell what is a new boss and what is an old boss, like a base game boss, just by the quality of the aesthetic of the boss. The new bosses don't look bad, but you can tell that they're just not quite as polished as what the base game bosses are, which I think is a testament to From Software's skill and greatness. But it's just interesting to me that, you know, try as you may, but these bosses are just not quite up to par with what From Software produces as far as like just the quality of the look. Of course, it also is, I mean, the mod's not completely done yet, so maybe they'll polish them up as they go along. But they look just slightly out of place. It just looks like a little different. Oh my god, what is this? This is not going good. Oh, no way. Hey! Hey! All right, here comes the baddie. All right, now she's about to do crit. All right. I was just kind of trying to, I was really just trying to focus and see what attacks she has in the second phase. She just kind of goes off. And what was that? That was like Malekith's attack. The way she jumped. Oh, I didn't do mine. Never mind. We're just gonna learn attacks anyway. The way she jumped up and like shot stuff at us. Oh shoot. That looked like Mattack's attack. Oh, I did it. No, no! I can't be mad at that. I mean, I can't be mad at that. It's just a stupid roll. I forgot the thing was still going over there. F this, you know, if we're being honest. Just... you know what? Let's try the bleed weapon on her, and maybe the weapon art will be a little bit more get us a few more stance breaks potentially. What if she's like crazy resistant to lightning, and I've been using a lightning weapon this whole time? Half. That was my freaking... I didn't even know I had that selected. I used the FP flask. Ah, dang it. It's the problem with not being able to see the bottom of my screen. I might have to switch back to my other monitor. I thought this one's like a better monitor, but because it's an ultra wide, it's messing this mod up. I can't see the whole thing. We didn't even really get to see if it was gonna work well. Way too early. Manu, what's up? Praise Neo God Rascals. What's a Neo God Rascal? I'm new too, so I guess it's okay. Well, thanks for dropping in and saying hi. Glad you're here. We need to actually put a good attempt in. If we actually get a decent attempt down. See, how did that happen? Why do I have this selected? I need my help. Ah! Ah! Why? God, this lady, some of these attack strings are freaking, god dang. Quite have some length to them. Like an NBA locker room, there's quite a bit of length to some of these. I play blind, so I have to leave, but this is where the clips were made. Yes, sir. Yep. This is, and many more clips to come, I'm sure. Don't you worry. Oh, come on. What is it? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Time to destroy. God, I thought maybe I could hang in the circle with her, kind of battle it out a little bit, and then like do a really cool jump out over the flames like a freaking action hero, and then like do a dodge roll and keep fighting. And I ended up just, you know, like, ugh, and falling down. You've never played Elden Ring? Philip Gray. Wow. Is it a game you're interested in playing, or are you just not interested in playing it at all? Oh, okay, I just did the same spell twice. I need to friggin' not forget to add a death. Too much of an early roll. Drink again. Holy crap! I forget. Oh god. Okay, those have tracking on them. You can't outrun them. You cannot outrun them. Oh, freaking. All right, this chick's gonna take. We are. What is that? We were 20 at 100, so we're 14 deaths in, and we haven't even got past half health yet. She's gonna take a minute. We're gonna be doing this a while. I'm gonna give it a shot. I've played Souls before. Oh, what Souls games have you played? Bro, she never does. Wow, she's mixing stuff up. Usually when she starts off with that swing, every time she's done that up to this point, it's a one-off attack. She never follows it up with that unless it's part of a bigger combo. She's very random. Very random. It's a tough puzzle to solve. Oh, there it was again. All right, so now it's a thing. Now it's just part. That's you just gotta expect it, I guess. Good God. Nasty, bro. What a boss. The music's cool. I like the music. So I guess that's a double dodge, like 1, 2 really fast, back to back, in order to stop that attack. I did it! I didn't die to that freaking attack this time. Oh, see that? See, she did it. She didn't follow it up that time. Why did I do that? Why am I such an idiot? Way too early. It hadn't even moved yet. Why would I do that? It's all right. Lock in. I almost feel like our other weapon actually did better because we're not getting a stance break even with this one. So we should probably just spank that one right there. Hold up, I want to see something. 7,500. What's our upgrades look like? We got some sombers, some larges. Okay, hold on. All right, hold up a second. We'll teleport right back, but real quick, let's just head on over here to the round table and see if we can upgrade this weapon, because it was doing some pretty good damage on her. If we can get it just a little beefier in the damage department.
Well, I took you for no matter. It's all lay out your arms then.
Lay out your arms then. Okay, we can. Okay, so we're gonna pop. We'll pop this one first. That way we'll have the money to pay for it. Ooh, we can get it up there again. Let's go. We might have a +7 on our hands. Or more.
Back no matter.
+7. That ought to give us a little. That ought to give us a little boost. Maybe a little bit of a boost. That's our. That's the Holy Spear. Hammer of Virtue. I'd like to spend these souls on something, honestly. We should have probably also two-hand this weapon when we fight. Just because we're not gonna cast any spells in there, you know what I mean? Bear witness. We'll just buy all these. Just why not? Cool weapons to have. Maybe one day we'll mess around with them. All right, let's just breathe a little. We should get a lot more damage out of this because we went from 0, just the base weapon, to +7. So that we should get a ton more damage out of it. Let's see. Not that I can see the boss's health bar anyway. Lady, stop. I tried to outrun. Is this the normal Elden Ring game? No. This is an Elden Ring mod called the Convergence. And it changes a bunch of things about the game. Puts new weapons, new armor, new spells, new classes, new bosses. A ton. It's a complete overhaul. Hit that up real fast. And in we go. Okay. God, I tried to roll because I knew it was coming, but it just wouldn't let me. This chick is a clappening waiting to happen, boys. I mean, I respect it. I like a nice hard boss, but you gotta be ready. You're gonna fight. You gotta be ready. You wanna play the Convergence mod? You better be ready for some clappage. That was a bold move by me. No way that hit me. Oh god. That did hit me. That was fair and square. Okay, now I'm dead. I thought I had time to get a little bit of damage in there before I went ahead and moved back out. You know, it seemed like that was a good play. The suffering is peak. You know what? I'm forgetting to two-hand it too. Let's two-hand it. I may have figured something out right there. I think if we just don't, when she does that dragging swing, I think if we just don't roll into the swing like you normally do, if we roll away from the swing, I think we'll be out of the range for that swift follow-up that kills you automatically. And that's really the one we want to avoid, right? So perhaps that will work. I don't know. I gotta... The F? She just ducked my lightning? See? That's the play right there. Alright, that time we didn't do it. Oh my god, the delay damage? Really? You're gonna get me with the delay damage, you slut? You're such a coward. You won't fight me like a real woman. Just for I don't know. Maybe we're a little under leveled for this fight. I don't know. Holy crap. All right, okay. Almost feel like we were doing better with a one hand. A little too early. There's so much you have to figure out. It's like a lot of attacks, very little damage opportunity. A lot of attacks, very little damage opportunity. Oh, she sometimes has a follow-up. You've got to be kidding, bro. You got to take a drink a little faster than that, buddy. Ever since I talked smack about her first phase, she's been clapping my cheeks in the first phase. Just get out of that right there. Okay, sometimes she follows that up, so we got to be extra cautious. I should not have been hit by that. Like that. And sometimes she does that. Oh! I'm not used to seeing that attack out of its regular string. God, she's so random. Just when you think you know her patterns, she does just one thing slightly different. It's the same attack, but in a different place. Completely throws you off. I think we're gonna stick with one hand because one hand seems to be just a little bit faster. So we can actually get more attacks off. Why'd I wait so long? Well, I'll just do it again and die. I swear I pressed it, bro. I did. Part of me thinks we need to come back and do this boss at another time. But at the same time, I'm not to that point yet because I don't feel like I've been dying right now because of how under-leveled I am or something. I feel like I've been... Oh, shoot, that's the wrong one. I feel like I've been dying just by user error. Like, I haven't quite got all the attacks down just yet. And we haven't even started to really learn the second phase. I rolled back into it. There's two! Good God, there's two. I have to remember that. After you dodge the first one, she swipes up and it comes out of the ground and you gotta dodge that one too. God, why? Today's just not my day. I spent too much time playing Mouse PI for hire. Not enough time playing Souls-likes over the weekend. At least we finally got back to the second phase, though. I'm gonna heal off that because I'm not stupid. Not completely stupid, that is. Aye. Run! There it is! We did it! Oh my god! You have no time for anything! When are you supposed to hit her? When do you hit this chick? Dear Jesus, bro. Good God. All right. Here's our plan. Hold on, let me look here. What we got here? Let's we're gonna head towards we need to head towards the main academy now. I think we'll come back to her after we beat Renala. I mean, we could just grind it. What the F? Why did that not? But why not explore more? Maybe get some more powerful spells or whatnot. And then come back later. Plus, I really want to see what they did with the main academy. Also, don't fall off the edge. I don't think I can even get down here. You know what? We're just gonna go back to the beginning back here. The rest of it's gonna be too confusing to figure out how to get down. Down. Shabiri grape, ivory sickle. Come out here and ride our horsey. I thought we already got the church out here. I also thought we got this. I guess we didn't. I could have swore I remembered getting that. Let's see if there's a... Nope, we did not grab this. Well, now we got it.
You can believe it on for a...
Sure, you can have 10 runes.
Oh, care to donate, believe it or not, for a small... But in the case, just speak.
Oh, I don't have 10 runes. Never mind. My bro Co. Yeah, now we're OP, bro. Look at us. Look at us. Oh, get. That was delicious. Grab that. What's this? I thought he would die with one poke. Here's something I've learned while playing the Convergence mod. It's made me realize just how much room for improvement there is for Elden Ring. Or, yeah. It's made me realize just how much room and I can't talk because I'm so discombobulated by that boss. God dang. It's made me realize how much room for improvement there is with Elden Ring, which makes me want Elden Ring 2 all the more. If these devs can take Elden Ring and improve upon it and put all kinds of new cool things in it, imagine what From Software could do with a sequel to Elden Ring. Give us Elden Ring 2. Please, Miyazaki. I haven't been an Elden Ring 2 fanboy. You know, I've kind of wanted like Dark Souls 4 or Sekiro 2 or a brand new IP. But the Convergence mod is kind of winning me over to the idea of Elden Ring 2. Grab that. Alright, we gotta go. See what all is different down here. Oh, sniper lobster. Don't want to mess with that, dude. Stop it! This is new over here. Where? What do we got? Oh, go check that out over there. What's that? Where am I right now? Ah, I'm way over here. Academy's way over there, and we gotta go. I wonder if the dragon's still over here, or if there's a new way to a new place to get the key from. We do not want to, we do not want to, no. I'm good on the lobster. Lobster's too expensive anyway. Oh, I want to go to the Albernuric village. Alburic, or however you say it. Oh. So there's still a revenant that pops up out of here or not? There sure is. Oh, I forgot how much range it has. Holy God. I can't move. I got stuck on the dang wall. I was doing a ton of damage though. That was crazy. Not enough damage, but it was a lot for... I mean, I probably could have killed it in like 3 or 4 or 5 hits probably. Let's head back over here. Dang, die already. Let's grab this real fast. That dude came out of nowhere. I think it's right over there. So we'll try Morgoth's spear on him. I wonder how much damage we'll get out of that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh God, all right, we're gonna have to take out those dudes. I feel like they're shooting more faster than they used to. Wonder if that's a change they made. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, maybe. Oh, I just did the wrong one. Alright, we're gonna run around to the side. Maybe we can sneak around the back and get them over there. Yeah. What the F? Well, they upgraded poison a little bit. Where did this guy come from? Holy God. I had no idea. Scarlet poison? Maybe. Big face spell all my rogue character has is throwing daggers and the secret to beating depraved chasm on pure blood. Bro, if the rogue had that, I would quit this playthrough and start over. I would friggin' sit at the precipice of his knowledge and just sop it all up. I swear to God, I would. Where does this take us? But no one wants to know. I'll take a little bit of it. I'll take a little knowledge on. You can help me with that. I'm fine with that. Oh, hey. Let's grab the grace up here. Increase the amount. We're still a ways off from leveling, I see. Alright, so obviously we need to go see what's going on up there, but first I want to see if this dragon's down here. Is it still the same to get into the academy? Like get the key from there? Or are we looking at a little bit of a change with it? Is that a grace too? Okay, a tower. Interesting. Interesting. Freaking lobsters. Okay, freaking lobsters. Seafood has guns. Must be in Florida. Yeah, they're Republican lobsters. They're Trump supporters. Those guys literally are one of the most annoying enemies in the entire game. Top 3 most annoying Elden Ring enemies. Should I have 2 top 3? Yeah, maybe just keep it to 3. Top 3 most annoying Elden Ring enemies. Number 3 would probably have to be the Deathblight horse. Those things suck. Number 2, definitely sniper lobsters. Those things also suck. And number 1, by far, worst, probably hardest enemy in the game and most annoying, the mounted archers from the mountaintops of the giants. those dudes will F you up with a smile on their face. I hate those guys. They do so much freaking damage. One of your subscribers, I'd like to know what you think about God of War Le Fay. What's up? Well, thanks for being a subscriber. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your support and watching what I do. God of War Le Fay. All right, here's my honest opinion on it. I've played both God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. Love them immensely. God of War Ragnarok to this day is probably the best story I've ever experienced in a video game. With God of War Le Fay, I think that the people who want to play as Kratos are justified. I don't think that it's crazy to say, I want to be Kratos. Or even, don't cancel me, or even I want to play as a man. Who cares? It's a video game. You're allowed to have your preferences and to want to fulfill whatever fantasy you want to fulfill. Does that mean that God of War Lao Fei is going to be an actually bad game? No, it doesn't mean, it does not mean, none of that means that God of War Lao Fei is going to be a bad game. And do I think people should give it a chance even though it's a woman protagonist and maybe they mess it up and turn her into a girl boss and demasculinize Kratos and tear down Kratos and make him look bad. Maybe they do all that crap. In that case, I would say yes. F Lao Fei, forget that. I'm not gonna play it if that's the route they go. But if they go the route of, because she does have an interesting story, and where she went after death and all the gods and people that Kratos killed being there with her and having this vendetta with her, that is an interesting story. So if they tell it right and do it right, this could end up being a really amazing game. It's just, I am worried a little bit though. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't worried a little bit that they're gonna do the same crap that so many other studios have done and ruin an awesome masculine character for the agenda of trying to build up some girl boss mantra or something like that, So I hope they don't do that. But at the end of the day, I think it's worth giving a chance. Let's wait until we see more about it. Let's wait for more of the game to come out, more of the story to come out. And if it turns out to be a good, just a good story that they're wanting to tell and they're not really trying to tear down Kratos at all, then why the F not play it? It's a good freaking game. Who cares? Just play that freaking game, bro. That's my thing. Someone had to code those shrimp. They did. Yes, they did. And whoever they are, they should be subpoenaed and all of their computer files confiscated, because someone like that has way bigger problems in their mind than just coding some freaking sniper shrimps. All right, there's some other stuff on that computer, I goddamn guarantee it. I really wanted to see his next adventure in the new mythology they hinted at in the ending. True, yeah. I don't think it's a problem to want to play as Kratos or be let down that the protagonist is not going to be Kratos. I think that's normal. Most people who are fans of the games probably are. But that doesn't mean that this game couldn't be good. It just may not be as good as what the game we were wanting would be, I don't think Santa Fe Studio would politicize their game. They don't seem the woke agenda type. I hope not. I'm not rooting for that. I'm just saying that, the general gaming landscape tends to be something like that. I personally look forward to playing Wifey. Do you? I don't think you're gonna play it, honestly. You're gonna watch me play it. Is there no key here now? What in the whore nut? Oh God. Where's this dragon's health bar? Oh, okay. So why am I even going over there? Because Kratos is hot? Some people say I look like him. I've heard that said a couple times. Now they were all staring into the mirror, but it was said plenty of times. Maybe the dragon ate the key. Maybe. You know, you may not be far off. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past these people. Whoever these sick people are, they've done some pretty shady things. Okay, let's head down here. Oh, we already killed that one. Oh, we're like right there, aren't we? About to say we should teleport back to the other one. Did make her look like a 40-year-old suburban mama, though. They did, yeah. I feel like if you're a Greek goddess, or I guess a Norse goddess, you probably would have like a good skincare routine. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know why they made Lao Fei look like that. Like, I don't know. I mean, I get that she's dead and everything, but even a dead goddess should look better than like a 42-year-old soccer mom, in my opinion. All right, that was me. That was my fault. That was also my fault. God dang it. F you. The blue magic flame. God dang it, I couldn't tell what he was doing. Huzzah! There, finally. Great enemy felled. And a dragon heart. Well, alright, so the key is somewhere else. They have moved the key. Those rotten slime bags. I mean, we'll look around a little bit just to make sure, but it seems like they moved the key. It's because she died, had just died and been burnt on a pyro. Kinda, yeah, but think of how many times, what has happened to Kratos over the course of his life. And look at how awesome he looks. I mean, that dude is sexy, right? Am I right? Is that a great rapier weapon? I don't recognize the moveset. Yeah, this is actually a base game weapon. Bolt of Grandsax. It's like the best lightning poker in the game. I didn't barely beat it. I dominated that thing. It probably just uncoded itself so it'd never be in the game ever again. Wouldn't have to face humiliation like all of its other dragon friends. Probably never wants to see them anymore. Oh my god, it got away. Never mind. What'd you say? What? And he's still sexy? Are you talking about me? Yeah, I know. I don't think you need the key though. The tutorial of the mod says all keys were removed. Oh. So we can just enter the academy? Can we just like straight up ride up in that hoe? Hold on, before we do that though. Red Whiskey, what's up, dude? There's nothing interesting about these games other than PvP. After so many playthroughs, you are all just posers. What exactly are we? What exactly are we posing as? Like, what do you think I'm doing playing this game? Like, you think I'm actually trying to pose as a Grand Theft Auto player? But yeah, I'm playing Elden Ring. Like, what am I posing as? I'm just playing a game I like. Like, what the F? Maybe we should get some more health. Probably a smart idea. Oh shoot, I didn't do it. Has entered PvP is the only true way to play. You posers. I guess maybe that's what he meant. Maybe he meant you're a poser if you don't play PvP, I guess. I don't know. It's like PvP was the only game mode they invented. Oh wait, there's a whole single player campaign. I wonder, they must have accidentally coded all of that, you know, like they were making the PvP and pressed the wrong button and accidentally made an entire single player story. And they're like, oh, F. I'm too busy with the PvP. I think I'll just let it stay. I want to go this way. I need to go to the Albanuric village. Don't play PvP because PvP is scary. I've played a little PvP, but I've never invaded somebody though. I get invaded, but I don't like invading other people really. Maybe one day I will, just sort of to like have fun, but to me it's just like, I don't know, do I really want to ruin someone's day? Like, what if they've just been like playing for 2 hours trying to get past this area and they're about to get through, and then I invade and completely destroy all of their progress? No, I'm just kidding. They'd probably just clap me and send me back home. Just ruin their day, do it. I like getting invaded. Like, I like PvP when people invade me, but I just don't like invading people because I'm worried about that type of thing, you know? In certain areas, it's okay because, like, obviously there are certain areas where people are like, they go there specifically for PvP. So if you invade in that certain area, you know, people will more than likely they're there for that. But still, I'm not much of a PvP player anyway. I enjoy just the single player experience enough. It's mutual misery. People have dropped into being invaded in Elden Ring anyway. It's not like DS, where if you're human. Yeah, true. It is true. But the thing is like, I know that people have to opt into being invaded in Elden Ring. But the thing is that if you're like a brand new player, you may not know. You know, so those are the people I worry about invading, like the people who are just struggling through the game. They don't know much about it. And then you just like enter their game, destroy all their progress, take all their runes, and then ride off into the sunset. And then they like quit and go play Hello Kitty or something. Which Hello Kitty's peaked, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying, like, I don't want him to miss out on Elden Ring. Just politely bow emote after. That makes everything okay. Oh, that's true, yeah. If you bow before and after, then nobody can be upset at you. And actually, everything you did was in the name of honor. True that. I forgot about that. Luther. They even changed up the village here a little bit. Almost all of the side areas are different. And they've really done a lot of work on this. It's amazing. Wait, what did I just get? Mystic incantations. I don't even see what I just got. Not even that much of a joke. Being polite about murder really does improve the experience of being murdered. It's true, a polite killer, you know, goes a long way. If you're being murdered and the person is a jerk, I feel like that person should be, you know, prosecuted. But if you're being murdered and the person's like nice about it, I feel like they should have their charges dropped. I mean, that's how it works in Elden Ring, so why wouldn't it work in real life? Oh, it was a Starlight Shard? Thank you. I don't need it then. Wonder if there's a new mini boss at the end of all this, or if it's the same dude. Alright, I get it. We got a freaking lily, whatever. If they removed all keys, I wonder if the medallion is gone from over here. Or is this dude even... Yeah, he's still here.
I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then. Well. Oh, aye, we're finished. The curse, I beg you. You must keep... And if you should meet the young, then please give it. I'd show the medallion, only but for dear.
So his dialogue is the same, but they give you a big rune instead of the medallion. Okay. I see, I see. He still talks about the medallion. He just doesn't actually give it to you. Come here. Oh, it's the same dude. Well. Dementia-ridden old coot mistook some rune for a medallion. I guess so. He must have. He probably like ate the medallion thinking it was half a cookie. Let's go kill his puppies first. These dogs are the worst during this fight. Oh my god. Just that one mistake of going for the charge attack let him poise through it because he's in the middle of an attack. I should have just kept R1ing him. Rare to see a vanilla gank kept the same in this mod. And it still got me. How embarrassing is that? At least it got our deaths to a nice 150, you know. Nice round number. That's the only reason I died, was to get to the round number before we end the stream. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Friggin' perfumer slut. I hate those guys. I just want to get rid of the spell, bro. Oh my god, what am I doing? Electrify armament. Electro charge. Wrath of Gold. We need to actually use this spell. A lot easier than the first time around. Heirloom remnant. I expected that boss to pull a bell gargoyle on you and call his twinsy. Dude, that would be sick. I actually probably wouldn't be sick. I hate dual boss fights, but that would be a maniacal idea. Rune arc. Alright, now that we did that, let's go actually get to the academy, and then we'll probably have to be done for tonight. Because I titled the whole stream heading to Raya, to the academy, and we haven't even went to the academy. You just get caught up in things, you know? It's just part of it. What's up, YMD? Yeah, we're tanking stuff. We tanked a lot of L's on a boss fight earlier. It was amazing. Tank is the way. True that. Oh, not lobster the way, though. No, sir. Oh, we didn't get this church yet, did we? Go ahead and grab that while we're here. War Surgeon's Seal. Path of Blood Flame. Ooh, interesting. It's an A in Faith and an A in Arcane. Interesting.
Ah, you claimed a what? You don't say. You may go then. May the wisdom.
Alright, let's continue on over here. Usually I just take the teleporter gate. Wesley, what's up, bro? How are you? So what have you learned that has drastic changes in this mod compared to vanilla? A ton. New spells, new armor, new weapons. Pretty much all the major areas are reordered and redesigned, and a lot of the side areas are. It's the same general map, but a bunch of redesigned areas, essentially. It's just a complete overhaul, and it's amazing so far. Kill that dude. Kill this dude. Kill that dude. We didn't even need the gank resistant spell, did we? Need to get our first grace here somewhere. Hold up. Go around the outskirts. Last Sigil, what's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? Mod feels like a DLC expansion. Yeah, exactly. It feels less like a mod and more like a full-on expansion of the game. But the combat is more attuned to excessive FP consumption, right? Both weapons art variants are stronger reliance on magic with FP regen. Do you find yourself healing with magic to save Estus? No, I'm not. But I can see how you would do that. But you have so much Estus that, or at least you can get so much Estus, kind of just like the base game, that you really don't need to. I use my FP for spells, like offensive spells, I should say. But yeah, it is much more attuned towards magic. The mod, because you have the FP regen, and then a lot of the new spells are super powerful, like the one I'm about to use right now. A lot of the new classes are centered around magic. So yes, this mod does definitely have a heavy bend towards magic, but you don't have to play magic. I played the Dreadnought class for a little bit, and it was freaking peak as well. And it's just a pure strength build, essentially. Just a giant hammer and a shield. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware you were sitting over there, honestly, buddy. You're destroying everyone with the bolt of transaction. You're so cool. Bolt of grand. Yeah, this weapon is one of my it has one of my favorite Ashes of War in the whole game. It's really freaking cool. And it's really strong. I'm usually playing a strength build, so I hardly ever really get to use it. So I took this opportunity to mess around with it. Oh yeah, get some. Hot take, Neo 3 has better combat than Elden Ring. I mean, to me, that's not a hot take. That's just a fact. Elden Ring's combat, as much as I love the game as a whole, the combat is fairly shallow. I mean, you have the Ash of War, sure, that adds some depth to it. And you have the, and you have, you know, spells and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's R1, R2, dodge roll, you know. There's not a lot to it when you really get down. If you really think about it, there's not a lot to it. Neo 3, compared to something like Neo, Elden Ring is like a little puddle sitting next to the ocean. Neo's combat is so incredibly deep, it's insane. It's almost hard to explain just the levels of complexity that Neo has. I would definitely play a spellblade type build, combo up buffs and ashes for bosses and focus entirely around mix FP efficiency for ranged magic while exploring. Yeah, that's a really good strategy. What I've been doing is I've been focusing mostly on spells that give me damage over time, like the electro charge spell that keeps like a force field of shock around me, and then electrify armament. I have a couple offensive spells that shoot at a distance that I use here and there, but my Ash of War is also so goated that I don't even really need them very much. And it's been working really well for me, but I haven't found all the new spells yet, you know, so I'm still working on finding everything I need. Because in this mod, each class you pick has its own set of special weapons and spells and gear. And so once you start the game, you have a note that tells you where to look for your gear. So as you progress throughout the game, you can find your stuff that's specific to your class, and that stuff usually scales better with your build if you stick with like the same build that your starting class is. So that's a really cool addition they added to the mod. You're going for a Thor kind of, yeah, basically a Thor with a poker is essentially what we're going for here. We're a pokey Thor. If Thor was a Pokemon, is our build basically. All right, we just got one thing to watch tonight, and we're gonna have to end the stream. Not much news to cover at all. Really, not any news. But we do have a new. Apparently, anyway, I'm gonna look this up right now. Beast of Reincarnation. So a new preview to watch. This was released 11 hours ago. It's from GameSpot, and they apparently played 90 minutes of Beast of Reincarnation. This is one I'm pretty excited for. It's looking like it's going to be pretty cool. The more and more I see about it, it's not really a Souls-like game, but it does have some elements to it that are Souls-y, you know, like parries and dodges and stamina and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to watch it and see what they think of it, just to get some more info on the game. Hopefully we get some cool new gameplay too. The samurai stance and ninja switch made the combat more deep in Neo. It did, yeah. Neo was already insanely deep. Then you add two different styles to the mix, and it just took it from like, you know, like a really deep lake to the full-on ocean. It's insane. I'll take Bloodborne is the Dark Souls of Souls-likes. What does that mean? I feel like there's a really deep, insightful point there. I just don't know what you mean by that. But Neo feels easy now. Yeah, once you get the combat down, you can just melt things. It's just getting to that point, you know. I've been playing Black Ops 7 Zombies every day the past month. Really? And I haven't played Call of Duty Zombies of any kind in probably at least a year and a half or longer. Probably longer, honestly. All right, let's see what they got to say here.
I just played 90 minutes of Beast of Reincarnation, and I walked away incredibly impressed.
See, it's got the parry
okay, so
to
first
it.
off, what exactly did
Got
I
a
see?
Sekiro-like
Well,
parry.
they let me play the first 90 minutes of this game from the start. That means I got to see how the game opens, the first area that you get to explore, and then I got to see the first fight and some background cutscenes. One thing I'll say first is that I don't fully understand what's happening with the story. My best grasp is that Emma and Ku are
Who cares about the story? We play for gameplay around here.
Take down these infected creatures.
Nah, stories are cool.
Store them in
but
herself,
gameplay is
or
definitely
something
king.
like that. It seems like her position in this world is basically to quell it of these malefacts or these evil blighted.
I will say though, it's already starting off Souls-like. He played 90 minutes, has no idea what's going on in the story, but he's enjoying it apparently. Sounds like a Souls-like to me.
Creatures. The way gameplay essentially plays out is it's a lot like Sekiro, but I would say there's a lot more room for experimentation. For some context, I love Sekiro. It is one of my favorite games of all time. I've played it countless times.
All right,
and this
so we got a real gamer here, obviously.
I will say it's definitely a little easier. I would say that the parry window is a little longer, so you don't need to be as precise, at least from what I can remember.
See, that's Sekiro-like combat right there. You can't tell me it's not.
Forced into playing a specific style.
It even has the same kind of ring to the deflect sound. You know what I'm saying?
One of that game's strengths. With this, there's more tactical options to you. A big one would be Ku. Ku is the dog you've seen in trailers,
the puppy
gameplay,
dog thing.
and essentially he is your companion.
Ooh.
He is the only gameplay companion that Emma gets throughout the game, so it's not like Pokemon, which is a weird comparison. It's nothing like Pokemon, but it's hard to get away from because it's developed by Game Freak. But you are not collecting creatures.
That's weird. I can't believe they made a game like this.
Ku is by your side the entire time, and he has his own skill tree and can level up alongside Emma as you play. The thing about Ku, though, is that when you input a command for Ku, you press Y or triangle, depending on the controller you're playing on, time stops, or at least it slows down, and then you get to pick a move that you want to do. As you level up Ku and as you expand the skill tree, you'll unlock new moves and you can upgrade the ones
It's like
you have.
Expedition 33
However,
mixed
the
with
interesting
Sekiro.
thing where, once again, I'm invoking Pokemon again, which I'm sorry, I'm gonna try not to do it too many times.
Are you a
Hard not to.
Is this dude a Pokemon fan or is he a Sekiro fan? I can't tell. Is he a real gamer or does he just play like fake games? Like those are the two options there, right?
Make those comparisons. But these moves have different affinities. Certain enemies are weak to these different affinities, we'll say. So there's like a shield enemy, and if you use one of Ku's abilities, it had like a knockback effect, and it would destroy the shield, and then you could go in for a finishing blow. And as you upgrade Ku, like I said, you get more abilities, but also there's passive abilities that come along with it as well. One passive ability you can unlock, for example, basically lets Ku mop up all the enemies that you've weakened. But there is a giant skill tree. It seems like there's a lot of customization that you can invest, not only in Emma, but also in Ku. And I'm super curious to see how that plays out the further along I get. Like I said, I started at the very beginning, so I didn't really get to experience what these different Emma and
Why did you just turn around?
But I did kind of get a taste with them. So with Emma, obviously you're going to be using your sword a lot. However, there's also a range of projectile weapons. Pretty early on, you find a bow which you can use, and then you start with like a
Tell me there's another weapon besides the sword
I didn't
too.
get a good look at what it was, but it seems like there's multiple options there. Something that's important to point out too is that when I started this demo, they told me that this game is hard. I made a lot of comparisons to Sekiro here. Definitely not as hard as Sekiro, but I think if you're not
still
familiar
difficult,
with
that's
these
good to
types
hear.
of games, you might have a little bit of trouble, at least at the beginning, before you start unlocking different things. But there is a more traditional level up system than in Sekiro, more similar to, I would say, a Souls game, where after you level up, you
Strength,
can go to
vitality, fluorescence.
upgrade one of 3 stats. I believe they're vitality, strength,
Only
and
3 stats though.
A third one. I don't remember what it's called. We've got gameplay. It'll show up here. But
The
they're
rest
basically
just
do
feel more
what you'd expect.
Souls-like,
Vitality
far
increases
from
your
how
health,
Elden
strength
Ring and
increases
Dark
your
Souls
damage, and
felt.
those are permanent. As far as I could tell.
Have you played Lies of P? Let me just ask that up front. Because Lies of P is probably the best Souls-like ever made. Well, it is, in my opinion.
When you die, you don't lose progress to the next level, you don't lose your experience or anything like that. So some of the tougher aspects of Sekiro or a Souls game are not present here, which makes sense. This is not intended to be a hard experience, but like I said,
but no, you should definitely try Lies of P.
According to the staff there, though, I was the only
that
one
game
who,
is
one-shotted
incredibly
this boss right
well
here,
done.
Which is pretty cool.
But this isn't a Souls-like though. This is Souls-ish.
When it comes to just standard combat with enemies, enemies have a health bar and they also have a stamina meter or a poise meter. And once that entirely fills up, you can do a finishing move.
Yeah, it's very Sekiro-like.
Like I said, if you hit a weaker enemy with a weakness, you automatically trigger that finishing move. And one thing that's kind of cool is that there is range to this finishing move. So
That's
for example,
good. Oh,
for these
that's
shielded
cool.
enemies,
Yeah,
I
I like that. There's nothing I hate more than having an enemy stunned that you can't get to and you lose that opportunity for the satisfaction of the kill blow. That is freaking annoying. That's cool to see. You can freaking just like vine over and then stab them. I like
break
it.
The shield, which would then stagger them, and then because there was range, I could swoop in and kill them instantly. It felt really good, and that's something I can say in general. Just the game feels really good. I'm very hesitant to play games that play like Sekiro because not many games feel as good as Sekiro, if I'm putting it bluntly.
This is true.
Feels pretty.
Ye Echoes of Samsara is one that gets the Sekiro combat pretty close. The game is nowhere near as good as Sekiro, but the combat is pretty dang decent. It's easy though, unless you like bump the difficulty up. It's an indie Souls-like. If you don't know, it's on Steam. Check it out if you want to look at it.
Dang close.
Echoes of Ye Samsara. Sorry,
that's. It seems like there's a lot more
that's how you say it.
Abilities than something you might see in similar games. Emma's hair, which are like these roots that kind of come out of her, can be used in order to jump high. So one thing I was able to do is I'd see an enemy that didn't see me, I jump up high, and then I was able to get like an instant finishing blow because of my height, which was super cool. Was doing that a bunch, but also you can use this hair to cross gaps. So you can hold down right trigger, I believe, and the hair extends, and you can walk across it, and you can jump over gaps.
That's not hair, that's
you can
vines.
Upgrade it too, and I
Those
upgraded
are vines.
so that at the end of her hair, a like blossom shows up. And then
that's
you
not
can
hair,
attach to that
or maybe her hair is a vine. I don't know.
It all feels really good. And then in terms of performance, which I know is
like
something
the darker, more optional combat variety, and
they didn't tell me the specs of the PC,
magic,
but it ran really well. They said it was running uncapped.
Lies of P does not have a ton of variety like that, but
on your hardware, what you're running. I didn't get to
the
see
overall
it on console,
game
so
is really good.
So in terms of how
and it uses a perfect block system, sort of like Sekiro.
They called it like an open area, open zone style gameplay, where throughout the story you will get to these different areas. There will be like a key path that is pretty much straight ahead, at least based on the area I played.
This is true.
But then it kind of expands.
There's a thing though about those kinds of games. There are two different ways to play them. You can play them using just pure reaction time. And in that case, you kind of just have to be a freak of nature. And, you know, if your reaction time is good enough, then you'll be able to keep up with the deflects and have no problem. But there's a second way to play them for people who aren't for people who don't have super fast reaction time. And that is to just learn the movesets, which takes longer and, you know, is probably harder to do, or it's more tedious to do. But if you just learn the move sets, you know what's coming and you can time it. You don't have to necessarily react super quickly to whatever's coming at you because you already know it as soon as you see it, you know. So there's with Wolong and Sekiro, there's kind of two different ways to play them. And you know, you may only like one. Maybe you don't want the tedious work of learning all the moves and then getting the timing down for each one. If you don't like that, that's completely fine. I'm just saying there's more than one way to play it. You don't have to be a reaction time. You don't have to be a reaction time god to play Sekiro or to play Wolong.
Outwards, and you're able to explore different areas of the map. You're able to find secrets. I found a side boss that had a little skull over its head, so I assumed I wasn't supposed to fight it yet. I did anyway, and I died a couple times, and then I got a little stronger and came back, and I kicked his ass.
Hey, that is the way. This is the way.
But once I beat him, there was a chest there that I looted, and there was some currency and some other items that I guess helped me level up, but I wasn't entirely sure. I didn't quite get a full understanding of how these different items work in the world. Now, in terms of story, I don't really want to jump into spoilers.
Most consumables I'll never use, if I'm being honest.
However, that's pretty easy for me to do because I didn't fully understand what was happening. So it does take place in the future.
When I play a Souls-like game, I don't think I hardly ever use consumables, ever. Like, I'll start the game, and at the end of the game, I'll have, like, 18 million of every consumable in the game because I just never use them. Maybe I'm the only one, but unless it's a healing flask or something that gets rid of poison or some kind of negative status effect, I ain't using it. I'm too busy fighting stuff. I ain't using that crap. That's just me, maybe.
It takes place
I'm a reaction time junkie, and I'm ashamed. And basically, there's nothing wrong with that.
They said you're trying to get from
I love all
Tokyo
styles.
to Kyoto,
I love
Osaka
slower
to Kyoto. Obviously, it doesn't look anything like that.
Paced combat. I love super fast-paced combat. I just like Souls combat in general.
I think is what it's called, and it's basically this base of operations that you will return to throughout the story. It's a van. You hop in the van, and if I had to guess, you can pick which portions of the map you want to go to. Now, even though I didn't quite understand what was going on in the story, that doesn't mean I'm not intrigued. So basically, the timeline of what I saw is that the game starts what I think is the climax of the game. You and Ku are chasing down a giant creature thing that I think you're supposed to kill, and right before you fight this thing, this sworded figure shows up, and then it cuts back to like a couple months ago. I think it was like 4 or 5 months ago. And then that's the start of the road trip.
Wait, what's happening? Oh, come on. We're almost at the end, bro.
I fought that boss I was talking about earlier, and then I got a flashback to when
that looks like a fun fight.
Meet. There are a lot of specifics and jargon in this world that left me a little confused, but the core of the story is between Emma and Ku. And I think it's going to tug at the heartstrings. Can't say for certain. Haven't finished it, obviously. But
yeah, animal stories do nothing for me emotionally.
The way Ku and Emma meet at the beginning kind of got me. It didn't
I don't hate
quite
animals.
Get me yet, but I think
just
it
don't.
Is building to something.
It's not going to tug at my heartstrings whatsoever.
At least I hope.
Oh, the dang dog cutter.
And that was my experience with Beast of Reincarnation. As you can tell, I really enjoyed it. I'm very excited to play more. I think Game Freak has something special in their hands, but we'll need to play the full thing in a couple weeks to be sure of that. So be sure to stay tuned to GameSpot for our review when the game launches next month. I'll see you next time.
Nice. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Looks really good. I'm super excited for that one. That one might be the first game I've been excited for in several months now, since Neo 3, you know. The Relic is kind of looking so maybe this one will pick my spirits up. And then of course Mortal Shell 2. That one's going to be amazing as well. Will you get a PS6 one day, or will you jump to PC forever? I don't know. It's probably going to depend on the cost of upgrading my PC versus the cost of the PS6. And, you know, I'll probably have the PS5 will continue. They'll continue to put games out on PS5 for a long time. So getting a PS6 day one, probably not, because I'm betting that it'll be $1,000 or more, and I probably won't drop that unless there's some kind of crazy PS6 exclusive. Like, let's say they announce a Bloodborne remake for PS6. If it's not on PS5, you know, maybe I just have to, you know. But my plan one day is to transition mostly to PC. I just have to I have to upgrade my PC enough to be able to handle streaming and playing at the same time a lot better in order for that to be a possibility. I'm the opposite, except for Neo and Souls-likes use items. Like fire pots are the goat in Dark. Oh, yeah? Yeah, see, I can't. I just... To me, I fight better when I focus on just fighting and not focus on, like, switching consumables or stuff like that. I have to just focus on the fight, or else I actually end up performing worse. I never played Lords of the Fallen, but I want to, considering how hyped up the sequel is. You definitely should. It feels a lot like Dark Souls 4. It's a little bit easier than Dark Souls is, but it's very good, especially now since they've updated it a ton and they put out the 2.5 update with all these different features in it and things. It's definitely worth trying now, and a lot of times you can pick it up on a super cheap sale too. Animal stories are just way too cringe and cheesy. True. Yeah, that's how it is for me too. I'm not a big animal story guy. Just like, I love animals. I like dogs. I don't like cats though. I don't like it, but I like dogs. I raise chickens. I grew up on a farm, so like, I don't hate animals. I just don't feel emotionally towards them very much. All you need is a good GPU for your CPU. Yeah, that's why, if I can, which the CPU itself or the GPU I want to get is about $1,000. So if I go ahead and get a GPU, then at that point I'll be able to play probably whatever I want, or at least most things, on decent settings. And then, like, why would I need a PS6? Like I said, unless there's a big exclusive for it, you know. People complaining about Sony transition to digital somehow don't consider Steam's digital for 22 years. This is true. Listen, I've been critical of Sony as well. I've put out several videos about the topic now. I think that the way they're doing with what they're doing with physical games is not good for the people, because clearly there's a bunch of people that love them. And so, you know, I would think that you would want to try to at least keep providing some kind of collector's edition or something for the people that love physical copies. But the problem is not that, it's digital copies. And this is the thing that everybody's getting so caught up in the physical media drama or surrounding Sony that I've seen several people be like, oh, I'm only going to play on Xbox now, or oh, I'm going to go buy a Nintendo, or I'm switching to PC. People don't realize that the same user agreements that Sony has that allows them to do whatever they want to with their digital games and literally just take them back from you without refunding you anything at almost any time they want, that same user agreement is part of Xbox, it's part of Nintendo, it's part of Steam. It's across the board. We need user protections. We need laws in place to protect consumers. That is what we need. It's not about switching platforms. It's not about boycotting Sony. It's about pushing back against these predatory user agreements so that we can actually own what we buy. Would I like to see physical games still stick around for people that want to buy them? Absolutely. That would be a great thing. But that's very short-sighted. You got to focus on what really is going to make a change. And what's really going to make a change is something in place that keeps these companies from being able to take back what you bought. That's what you need. And with that, we're going to call it quits. We got to go. I I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with more Elden Ring Convergence mod. We'll finally actually continue and start the academy. Hopefully get past Renala and maybe go back and fight the Divine Tower boss after that. If we get a little bit stronger, maybe, because she was clapping us pretty hard. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for your support. Thanks for everything. You guys are all awesome. Thanks to all the channel members. Wesley, you're a goat. I appreciate you, buddy. And have a great night. See you tomorrow. Peace.